Now, Fox 54 Legal Connect with attorney Katonga Wright.
Hi, welcome. I'm Jackie Lynch, and we're back here again today with attorney Katonga Wright. How are you?
Great, Jackie. How are you?
Wonderful as always. We love the expert advice you bring to us, so let's get started.
All right, let's hear it.
Got a good question. My son came home with a huge bruise from a supposed fall at daycare. There's no footage of the fall, the alleged fall, on cameras. My son often says that his teacher is asleep, takes naps in class. I believe my child was injured due to negligence at the daycare center. What should I do to hold them accountable?
Well, first of all, we definitely should not discount even a daycare age child and their statements about things that are happening at the center.
Right.
And it really is an opportunity for parents to be put on notice that there may be something awry at the daycare.
Yeah.
I would definitely be paying attention to frequent incidents like this.
Right.
You know, it could be a sign of abuse, or it could be a sign that maybe it was just another injury with another kid that normally happens as kids are growing.
Right.
But it very well be a sign of bigger problems.
Right.
And some other things to be on the lookout for would be, for instance, if the daycare center is understaffed, that's a huge issue. If the daycare worker is being negligent and not properly supervising the children, that's a problem. Let's say there's a real cluttered daycare center and they've got just stuff everywhere where kids could have access to dangerous things, that's a problem.
Right.
But more importantly, if this particular parent believes that there's potential abuse by a daycare worker, this is definitely a situation that needs to be reported to law enforcement, because we don't want our children to be abused by anyone. And it goes really beyond just a civil complaint. It really turns into a criminal incident.
Right, right. So in that incident, if you think your child was injured and is a legitimate claim, what do you do?
Well, you definitely want to speak to a personal injury lawyer who will represent you in a case against a daycare center. That's going to be important. And you want to make sure that you take the advice that that attorney gives with respect to whether or not this is something that needs to be reported or if it's something that's just negligence.
Right.
But either way, it could be potentially both criminal and a civil case at the same time.
Right.
That happens. So criminally, the daycare worker is being prosecuted, but civilly, the daycare center, along with that daycare worker, is being held responsible civilly, meaning a money judgment for the injuries to that child.
Great, great. Tell everybody how they can reach out to you.
Awesome. If you've got a question, reach out to me, 706-719-0303, or legalconnect at WXTX.com.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time.